Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name's Allison if you're new here, and today I'm going to share a bedside nursery tour, an organization, and just kind of a rundown of how we're functioning in our bedroom, because with a newborn baby, we are spending a lot of time up here, or at least a lot more time awake than I normally do. Most of the time my husband and I just come up here to sleep at night. We spend most of our time downstairs, and then when it's bedtime we come up here and go to sleep. We don't hang out a lot in here, but with baby girl here, we spend a lot more time laying in bed. I'm up in the middle of the night a lot of the times with her, and so this room is a very different space for us now, and I loved watching these organization videos and just getting ideas of what you're gonna need or what our go-to favorites are, or like how to use this space super functionally. And one unique-ish thing maybe about our bedroom is that it's pretty narrow, so we barely have room on either side of our bed, and we don't have a very large bed. We have a queen-size bed, so we're a little tight on space for this bedside nursery, especially for it being kind of like where baby spends half of her day from like 7 to 7. She is in here. Baby girl just turned 6 weeks 2 days ago, so we've been living in this space and using it a lot, and I think I have it pretty well thought out. So let me know down below if I'm missing anything, if there's anything in your bedside nursery that you love and think I need to add to mine. But if not, let's get straight into it. So welcome to our bedroom. Side note, I did not pre-clean or tidy this space. Christian and I just took a nap in here when baby girl was sleeping. The nightstand's a bit messy. There's laundry everywhere. Like, this is a very lived-in space, but I thought that'd be most authentic rather than like tidying it up and making it look perfect. I do a tidy up every single morning of this space to kind of pull it back together, but as the day goes on and she has naps in here, and especially throughout the night, it kind of falls apart. So I thought I would show you it kind of in its more lived-in state. But back to what I was saying. This is our bedroom. We have our dresser here, nightstand, obviously bed, nightstand, and you can tell it's pretty narrow. Like, we have enough space to kind of just walk in between these two sides, and this is Christian's side of the bed, and with the dresser right here and there really not being a lot of space, we didn't want to put the bassinet over here because there's just not a lot of room. So over here on my side of the bed is baby station, and you can see the bassinet takes up basically the entire width, and we do have a swivel bassinet. I will link this down below for you guys. It's the Halo Bassinest Swivel Sleeper. This is actually a hand-me-down gift from somebody at our church, and I am so grateful for it because these things are so pricey. And spoiler alert, guys, I am not planning to use this for our next baby. It's like a great bassinet. It serves its purpose. I love that it has mesh sides because baby girl rolls around like crazy in this thing, but I would rather have for the next baby the kind of bassinet that goes right up to the side of the bed and that like unzips and is basically just like an extension of your mattress, because right after birth you have no ab strength. Like, your core is just demolished. And I didn't even have a C-section. I could only imagine how weak your core feels after a C-section or during that recovery. And this side does push down, which makes it a lot easier to pick the baby in and up out of the crib. But I do remember in the very first days and even weeks, this was sometimes too hard to like lean over, scoop the baby, push it down, and pick the baby back up. Like, it took a lot of ab strength rather than kind of just scooping the baby to you, if that makes any sense. So I'll link the one that I'm eyeing down below that I'm definitely going to grab for the next baby. And spoiler alert, it's even cheaper than this bassinet. But like I said, this bassinet served us very well, and it's great that it was a hand-me-down, and hopefully I can pass it on to somebody else who can also use it. But I guess going on to the bassinet, baby girl throws up and spits up a ton. It's actually gotten significantly better once we started holding her upright for 20 minutes after every single time she eats. Even in the middle of the night, I just put her on my shoulder and let her sit there. But we do put this down, a little burp cloth, instead of just having the sheet, because this is a lot easier to change in the middle of the night than having to change the entire sheet set on this, and it like wakes her up way less. We also have a handful of binkies in here, and then her favorite swaddle is the Love to Dream Arms Up swaddle. So you tuck their little hands up into here, and then they can kind of suck on their hands a little bit more. If they like their hands to be closer to their face, it just feels a little bit more comforting to them. I have a couple other swaddles I'll show you in a second that she doesn't prefer as much, but that's our bassinet setup. Over here we have her baby monitor. This was set up originally in her nursery, but she definitely does not like to nap in the crib yet. If she does nap in a bassinet or a crib, it'll be in here. So we have this over here. I also have this candle right here on top of our curtains just to kind of make this more of a blackout curtain situation. We only have one big window in this room, but lots of light comes through it. And even though we have blackout curtains, the edges like let enough light out that like it distracts baby girl and keeps her awake. So we have the candle pushed there just to make it a little bit darker in here. I also have a trash can. This used to be the trash can in our old apartment, but we have a different one now. So this was out in the garage, which is why a bunch of stickers with different car decals are on it. This is from my husband, did the garage stuff, but that's where her diapers go in the middle of the night. I love that it can just easily be picked up, or it has a footstep, and you can just lock all the odors away. And then down here, I actually have a real diaper caddy. So the first section is just diapers. Honestly, I refill this section at least once a day. I probably go through about half of this stack every single day between the night changes and naps, but I always want this fully stocked. Over in this little compartment, I have an extra set of sheets. We do a layer that's like a more waterproof cover on the mattress, and then we do like a softer one for her to sleep on. This one actually came from Amazon. I will link all that I can down below in the description bar if you're interested in any of this stuff. Also, we don't really use it that often, but I have a spray hand sanitizer in here. And then over here in the big section is a bunch of random stuff. So swaddle, clothes, swaddle, swaddle. Oh, these are all newborn size. I told you guys I am very lived in this space. I didn't pre-tidy or organize, and I haven't touched this space in a minute. But what I have over here are just a bunch of extra swaddles. So I have a 3-pack of swaddles. They were sold together, and these were the first swaddles we used with baby girl. They're from Aiden and Anai, and they're really nice. So they have a zippered bottom, and then you tuck baby in here, and then you fold over the arms basically, and it velcros their arms down. Now our biggest problem with these is she's a little Houdini escape artist, and even after lots and lots of practice, she always can escape out of these, and it wakes her up in the middle of the night. But if your baby is not a Houdini escape artist, these are great because when you need to change their diaper in the middle of the night, you can leave their arms swaddled, which keeps them a little bit sleepier, and just unzip this bottom part and then change your diaper easily. So I had 3 of those because sometimes they'll blow out their diaper in the middle of the night and also soil their swaddle. So it's good to have some extra just on hand. And then I also have the only outfit here that actually fits here is this little set of backup PJs. Like I said, if she has a blowout, it's a lot easier to just change her outfit right there. And then I had some extra onesies, but these are all newborn size and need to actually be put away. So I'll do that after the video. So that's our little diaper caddy, and just throw that down there. Also, all of the charging cables and cords. We have the charger for the breast pump. We have her sound machine plugged in, her clock, like my phone charger, my watch charger, all kinds of things are plugged in over here. And now over to the craziness that is the nightstand. This does get tidied up a couple times a day, but I just haven't found a better way to organize it. So this is kind of how I live. I'm very excited for this to be clear at some point in time and maybe a little bit tidier. Let me know if you have any recommendations for how to improve this space, but let me give you the quick little tour. I always have a large pile of burp cloths over here. Baby girl spits up a lot, and then we burp her in bed, and sometimes spit up comes up with that. So you always want to be prepared within arm's reach. I also have a stand for charging my Apple Watch. I also have AirPods. Sometimes baby girl is just up in the middle of the night. She can't fall asleep, or she's uncomfortable and fussy and just wants to be held. So to keep me awake, sometimes I'll throw in AirPods and watch a TV show or something on my phone in the middle of the night. That way I'm not distracting baby girl, and I'm also not waking up Christian. So AirPods, random diaper can go into that diaper caddy. Also, these normally go back over here. See, it already looks so much better. Normally my coffee cup is not here either. That's already so much better. I just needed to tidy it a little bit. Over here I have a little breast, what are these called? Words, like a nursing pad. I have like a 12-pack or like a 15-pack of these from Amazon, and I do use these at night for leaking through my bras so I don't just soak through our sheets and everything, but I just keep one over here, and I stack all of my little nipple shields on here. They're little plastic covers that you can put on your boob to help your baby nurse. We had struggled with breastfeeding originally and were exclusively pumping, and then we are now exclusively breastfeeding but with a shield, so we're working to get off of the shield so we don't have to use any tools, but I keep a pile of them right here, so I have a clean one ready to go every single feed during the night or during the day that I feed up here, and it's just easier to keep them on this little pad. Over here I have water wipes. This little clock I love because sometimes it's really easy to lose track of how long baby's been eating for, and you don't know, like, oh, was that like a full feed or did they just like take a snack? So you kind of know if they need to eat sooner or later. So I love having this clock. It's also easy to tell in the middle of the night like what time it is. Behind it I also have her sound machine, pretty self-explanatory. Over here I have some extra towels. I put these down over our breastfeeding pillow because I use that in the middle of the night to have extra hands free. When I use the pillow, she's like extra supported, so I have one hand to hold my phone basically, and that's when I can watch my TV shows with my AirPods. So I have some extra towels here because she has spit up on them, milk gets all over them, it gets messy over here. And then I do have these two little containers from Target. This one is my container, so it has snacks, lip balm, hair ties, nail clippers, anything that I need to grab quickly in the middle of the night. And the back one is things for baby girl. So I have her nose sucker, some lotion, a hairbrush, gas drops, some extra nipple shields. I have half of my nose Frida, the booger sucker thing, but the other piece of it fell behind the nightstand and there's no way I'm taking the time to pull this out and go hunting for it yet. Next to it we have her baby lotion and then also Aquaphor. I love to use this at night, especially for the last diaper change of the night, because this coats their bottom and then it makes wiping and cleaning up the diaper mess in the middle of the night so much easier. Nothing sticks to them, so I love to put this on. And I think that's about it. I have extra snacks and random stuff in the drawers, but because these are so loud to open and close, I don't really go in here a lot because you want to be as quiet and as peaceful as possible in the middle of the night. So that is my whole bedside nursery setup. It's a little bit messy, it's very lived in, but it definitely works for us. Like I said, let me know if I'm missing anything. Trying to think. We do have other stuff obviously in her nursery and in the guest bathroom. We have all my pumping stuff in bottles for when we need that. We're not really doing that at night though, so I don't really need them accessible to me in the bedroom. So if you want to see what that organization looks like, I will link some Nest With Me videos where I showed organizing, unpacking, cleaning, all the baby stuff leading up to her birth and after she was here. So check those out if you want more baby organizing stuff. I also have a video where I introduced baby girl, so I'll link that video here if you want to hear about her birth story and how postpartum's been going. But that is a wrap. I think my next video is going to be really exciting. It should be a living room makeover refresh. I did a living room makeover a while ago, I think almost a year ago at this point, and it's done really well on YouTube. Probably a lot of you have found my channel through that video, but I want to do a little bit of a refresh. I have some furniture coming in, I have a lot of decor pieces coming in, and of course some DIYs. So make sure you're subscribed to this channel so you don't miss that video. Next Tuesday it should be out, as long as everything comes in the mail in time. But we'll see. Like I said, life with a newborn is crazy and unpredictable, and I am amazed I had the time today to even film this for you. Christian's with baby girl downstairs right now taking care of her, but I'm glad I could film this for you and get this out to share. Next week's video should be a lot more exciting, but until next time, I will see you guys then. Bye!